Dear nurses, welcome to Nurses Today YouTube channel. Today we are posting another new video that is from Central Institute of Psychiatry under the Government of India, Ranchi, Jharkhand. Online applications are invited from eligible candidates for the following post at Central Institute of Psychiatry. The last date of receipt of application is 21st September 2021. Number 1. Clinical Psychologist. One post for an unreserved candidate. The scale of pay is level 7 pay matrix, that is around 44,900 to 1,42,400. The essential qualification for this clinical psychological post is master degree in psychology or clinical psychology from a recognized university or an institute. Master of Philosophy in Medical and Social Psychology or Medical Psychology or Clinical Psychology 2 years course from an recognized university or an institute. And third, 2-year experience as clinical psychologist in a mental hospital, child guidance clinic or psychiatric department of a general hospital, or as a teacher or research worker in the field of clinical psychology. The desirable qualification for the clinical psychological post is doctorate in clinical psychology from a recognized university or an institute. The age limit is not exceeding 30 years for the post of clinical psychologist. And second, nursing officer. Total 45 posts are recruiting for the post for nursing officer. In that, 20 posts for unreserved candidate and 7 posts for scheduled caste candidates and 3 posts for scheduled tribe candidates and 11 posts for OBC candidates and 4 posts for EWS candidate and 1 post for PWD candidates. For PWD candidates, only for a person who having disability in one leg. And scale of pay level 7 pay matrix, that is around 44,900 to 1,42,400. The qualification for nursing officer post is number 1. BSc Honors degree in nursing from a recognized university. Regular course in BSc nursing from recognized university or an institute, or post basic in BSc nursing from recognized university or an institute, and registered nurse as a or nurse and midwife with the state nursing council, or diploma in general nursing and midwife from a recognized board or an council, registered nurse or nurse midwife with a state nursing council, and 1 year experience in minimum 50 bedded hospital after acquiring the educational qualification. The age limit for the post of nursing officer is 30 years for general and EWS candidates and 35 years for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe candidates and 33 years for OBC candidates and 40 years for PH candidate, that is general or EWS candidate, and 45 years for PH, that is for scheduled caste or scheduled tribe candidates, and 43 years for PH, that is for OBC candidate. And third, assistant psychologist, that is one post for unreserved candidate. The scale of pay is level 6 pay matrix, that is around 35,400 to 1,12,400. The educational qualification for the post of assistant psychologist is master degree in psychology or clinical psychology from a recognized university or an institute, or bachelor degree in psychology or clinical psychology from a recognized university or an institute, and 2 years experience in clinical psychology from a government recognized hospital. and then age limit is not exceeding more than 30 years. And number 4, pharmacist, that is one post for an unreserved candidate. Scale of pay is level 5 and the pay matrix is around 29,200 to 92,300. The essential qualification for the post of pharmacist is class 12 with science subject from a recognized board, 2 years diploma in pharmacy from a recognized institution or equivalent, and registered with State Pharmacy Council. The age limit for the pharmacist is between 18 and 25 years. And fifth one is needle woman, that is one post for scheduled caste candidate. The scale of pay for needle woman is level 2 pay matrix, that is around 19,900 to 63,200. The educational qualification for needle woman post is class 10 post, ITI pass in embroidery and needlework trade, and then 1 year experience in embroidery and needlework. The age limit for needle woman post is 30 years for scheduled caste only. And sixth is tailor, that is one post for unreserved candidate. The scale of pay is level 2 matrix, that is around 19,900 to 63,200. The educational qualification for tailor is class 10 pass, ITI passed in from recognized university or university in tailor or cutting and sewing trade, and also had 1 year experience as a tailor. The age limit for the tailor is between 18 and 25 years. And seventh one is cook. One post for unreserved candidate is for the cook post. The scale of pay is level 2 pay matrix, that is around 19,900 to 63,200. Educational qualification for cook is class 10 pass and 2 years experience in as cook in canteen of government or private institution. The age limit is between 18 and 25 years. The selection will be based on the stages as follow as: first, written examination. The written test will consist of 50 multiple choice questions to be completed in an hour. And second is the skill test. For the post of needle woman, tailor, cook, a skill test will be comprised of trade specific practical test to assess the skills of the appearing candidate. Other terms and conditions for the skill test are: the skill test will be specific for different posts. Skill test is the only qualifying test. Results of skill test will be announced on the same day after the test as far as possible. Candidates are expected to take adequate care while undergoing skill test to avoid any injury to themselves or those around them. The institute will not be responsible for any injury or damage suffered or caused during the skill test. The decision of the committee at the venue regarding fitness or unfitness of candidates in the skill test will be final. Candidates should strictly obey the instruction issued by the institute official at the skill test venue. Candidates are advised to read the conditions specified in the employment notification carefully and appear for the skill test only if they fulfill all the eligibility conditions mentioned therein. Please note that ineligible candidates detected at any stage will lead to disqualification. Candidates will be allowed only one chance, and request for a second chance will not be entertained under any circumstances. No request for the change in date, venue and time for skill test will be entertained. Candidates are advised to appear for exam in appropriate clothes and shoes. Candidates should report to skill test venue 1 hour before the time indicated in the call letter. Candidates will not be allowed to enter the venue without producing the call letters. And then candidates have to bring all the original certificate for verification, following which they will not be permitted for the skill test. And third one is the merit list. The institute will release merit list of eligible candidates based on their performance in written examination. The candidates who not fulfill the above criteria need not apply. Number of seats may vary without assigning any reason. Candidates who are seeking reservation benefits in the OBC category should submit a certificate as per DOPT. Candidates who are seeking reservation benefits in the EWS candidate category should submit an income and asset certificate to be produced by economically weaker section as per DOPT. True scanned copies of all certificates, mark sheet, EWS certificate, testimonials and caste disability certificate wherever applicable should be uploaded along with the application. Further, candidates who are selected through a written examinations and are called for the skill test are directed to bring all certificates and testimonials in original on the day of counseling for verification of the certificates. The application form is to be submitted electronically only by an internet to CAP website on before 21st September 2021. Hard copies of the application form will not be entertained. Payment has to be made through the online transfer. The examination fees for an unreserved EWS and OBC candidate is rupees 4,400. For scheduled caste and scheduled tribe candidate is rupees 300 only. The amount should be paid online in the Bank of Baroda Concave branch in favor of the account name Central Institute of Psychiatry, and the account number is 262602000000205, and the IFSC code is Vacany, that is fifth character is 0, and MICR code is 834012004. Please note that the examination fees is not refundable. The admit card and a covering letter having necessary instruction will be made available on the CAP website. The admit card and the covering letter are to be downloaded and printed by the candidates and the same to be brought with them to the examination center. Examinee will not be allowed to enter the examination hall without any electronic communication gadgets, viz. Mobile phones, pager, etc. Examinees who come to the examination center with such gadget shall have to make their own arrangement for keeping them outside of the examination center. If anyone found with this gadget, he or she may be expelled from the examination center. This should be strictly complied with. From the pool of applicants, suitable candidates would be asked to appear for the written examination and skill test. The candidates are strongly advised to visit CAVP website from the time to time relevant information and instruction regarding the date of written examination and skill test or counseling. Online form will be available on CAP website from 21st August 2021. And the note, candidates are directed to bring black ballpoint pen for the written examination. For filling up the answer sheet, that is OMR sheet, only black point pens must be used. For further details and update and information, please refer to CAP website on regular basis. So dear nurses, from the team of Nurses Today, all please apply for the post of nursing officer and eligibility post and appear for this exam. From our part, we will say you all the best and thank you.